Yeah, they calling me Rams. I'm on my grind, that's every day. My time precious, how you got time to waste? I'm getting money, but I stay out the way. What you talking about, nigga? Get up out my face. I'm on my grind, that's every day. My time precious, how you got time to waste? I'm getting money, but I stay out the way. What you talking about, nigga? Get up on my face. See no evil, hear no evil. I don't even talk to people, I just talk to dead presidents while I'm smoking on some diesel. No red man, no method man, but how high can I get? I wanna pull up with a bad bitch and a side bitch that's thick. I want 100 mil in a mansion, a foreign whip I could spaz it. You bitch may quit acting, I chilled out to be a daddy. I'm on my grind, I hustle different ways. It's not about how you get it, it's about how much you make. I can flip a gram like 100 different ways. Call me the tag man, cause I'm on a different wave. I can have your girl tryna ride that soul train. I smoke the best, bitch, I'm lit off propane. When I close my eyes, I pray for better days. Just know my son good. Just know my son good. That nigga straight. That nigga straight. I'm on my grind, that's every day. My time precious, how you got time to waste? I'm getting money, but I stay out the way. What you talking about, nigga? Get up on my face. I'm on my grind, that's every day. My time precious, how you got time to waste? I'm getting money, but I stay out the way. What you talking about, nigga? Get up on my face. We at 1,124 subs. Let's fucking do the damn thing. Let's go, let's grow. That's how you do it. Today we have Rakai just crossed the line. Why? Let's react to it.
Basically saying nigga, we had three SWAT. You got three what's it called? When you swat somebody, you got 3 SWATs today to swat me and pay money to that. Nigga, found out who it is too, and guess what? The cops are involved. Like yo, bro, listen, like okay, y'all don't gotta like me, y'all don't gotta love me at all, bro. But can you not stop like what I'm trying to do, bro? All I'm doing is trying to stream, bro. Please stop booting me, man. All I'm trying to do is stream, bro.
It looks like Rakai has been facing one of the toughest stretches of his career since the Mr. Beast event. For weeks, he has struggled to stream or even stay active on social media because of the constant wave of criticism and backlash coming his way. And from the outside, it seems like the pressure just keeps building. According to reports and online discussion, some people have allegedly gone as far as attempting to swat him, while others have tried to shut down events he had planned. At times, it genuinely feels like everything is working against him. The latest situation centers around an academy-style project he was trying to launch, essentially a smaller, scaled-down version of Streamer University. But before we get into what happened, we need to go back to the beginning. Who are all the people involved, and how did this entire story unfold in the first place?
We need to stop the violence. We need to stop the violence and stuff like that. We need to stop the violence. It's not good. It's not good at all. Oh, we need to stop the violence.
There's probably no need for a full introduction to Rakai. If you clicked on his video, chances are you already know exactly who he is. He has grown into one of the more recognizable young streamers online, building a large audience and earning a reputation as one of Kai Cenat's proteges, but in recent months, his name has been at the center of a major wave of backlash following his appearance in the Mr. Beast event. What started as criticism over how he interacted during the video quickly escalated into something much bigger. While plenty of people disagreed with his behavior, others felt the reaction had gone far beyond reasonable criticism. According to reports and posts circulating online, Rakai allegedly received threats directed not only at him, but also at his mother and people close to him. All of it stemmed from a moment in a Mr. Beast video that many viewers simply did not like, and the fallout spread across the internet fast.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, chat. I get hate oftenly. I'm gonna keep it buck, bro. I get hate oftenly. I'm gonna keep it stacked. But it's levels of hate, gang. It's texting me, bro. And I'm gonna say GTA, Twitch, chill. I'm gonna say GTA. It's texting my phone and saying, I hope somebody you and your whole intestines blow up so you have no open casket. I'm saying, yo, if you ever go out the country and I catch you, I'm on everything I love. This call me the hard R. They got my mom's phone number, telling her that we know where you live, and you step out the house, I'm gonna you in GTA. Talil getting threats. Everybody in Chloe getting threats, man. You feel me? Like, it's like unbelievable. You know what I'm saying?
At this point, criticism of Rakai almost feels like a regular part of being online. He has done plenty of things that have rubbed people the wrong way, so seeing negative reactions isn't exactly new. But the level this situation reached caught a lot of people off guard. Even some critics felt the backlash had gone much further than expected, especially since many believed it wasn't nearly as extreme as some of the other controversial moments.
How he get to call the dude the F word, you know, maggot. He called Rakai that. Kai stream never got canceled, never got banned, nothing. Like, cause he's so special. I say one word in my Twitch chat and I get banned for a week. Fuck out of here.
It's tied to his name because of that. A lot of people assumed it was just another hate wave that would eventually lose steam. The expectation was simple.
TOS,
the internet would move on, the attention would fade, and things would return to normal. Instead, Rakai largely disappeared. He stopped streaming, stayed quiet across social media, and kept a low profile for a while. Then out of nowhere, he revealed his next big project. Rakai goes to boarding school. To build hype, he released a full trailer showcasing what looked like a mini Streamer U-style experience, featuring his friends taking over a school setting, creating content, streaming together, and turning the campus into their own entertainment playground.
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
Impossible.
Nina can't. No, please don't say she gonna please, bro. Just.
Nigga gonna take your little ass in here. Niggas like you.
The idea immediately grabbed people's attention. On paper, it looked like a fresh start for Rakai, a chance to shift the conversation away from months of controversy and focus on content again. Fans were excited to see what he could pull off, especially with the school setting and the group of creators involved. But almost as soon as the project was announced, problems started showing up. What was supposed to be a fun creator experience quickly became the target of intense scrutiny online. People began digging into details about the event, questioning how it was being organized and whether it should even be happening in the first place. Others were far less interested in the project itself and seemed determined to stop it altogether. Instead of the announcement calming things down, it sparked a brand new wave of attention. Every update surrounding the boarding school concept was met with criticism, debates, and constant discussion across social media. The focus was no longer just on Rakai's past controversies. Now, the event itself had become the center of the conversation, and that is where this story starts to take another turn, because the backlash did not stay online for very long. As more information about the project surfaced, efforts to disrupt it reportedly began picking up momentum, creating a situation that was far bigger than a simple disagreement on the internet. A Rakai takeover at a boarding school might not sound exciting to everyone, but given everything surrounding him at the time, it was actually a pretty creative move. After months of controversy and non-stop discussion online, the concept gave him a chance to focus on content instead of drama. The plan seemed straightforward: gather a group of friends, rent out a school, turn it into a content hub, and stream the entire experience. Considering how much attention Rakai had been receiving, there was a good chance the project would attract a huge audience and generate plenty of interest. But things did not go according to plan. Before the event could even get off the ground, people reportedly identified the school where the project was supposed to take place. Soon after, the school allegedly began receiving threats directed at both the location and the people connected to the event. As a result, the project was put on hold before Rakai could even start streaming. The situation became serious enough that he addressed it publicly, explaining why the event had been delayed. At that point, it was not a cancellation, but the complications happening behind the scenes made moving forward extremely difficult. Rakai wrote, "I'm sorry, 25XX. All I wanted to do was make content and 25X happy. Due to the Mr. Beast video, the school received death threats and pulled back with working with us. I love y'all so much, and I promise I'll make it happen." For many people, this was where the story crossed the line. Criticizing a creator is one thing, but when an event is reportedly disrupted because of threats made toward a school and those involved, the situation becomes much bigger than internet drama. And unfortunately for Rakai, this would not be the end of the problem surrounding the project.
Baby Glitch is not canceled. Baby Glitch had a big stream, and it's like, I feel like this was one of his biggest projects, because he's 17, and majority of y'all that's commenting saying canceled or saying whatever, y'all would never know what he go through as a 17-year-old, because the money he got to spend, the money he makes, the money you know what I'm saying, he's investing to his craft, y'all would never know how I feel to spend that amount of money at that young ass age. So let's just give him grace. He's doing something big for y'all that, you know what I'm saying, it takes a lot of, like, you gotta make sure everything is safe, safety protocols, everything gotta be in order. So a project like that gotta be, like, you know, very precise. It's people that's higher ups that like, oh, make sure because it's kids in school. You know what I'm saying? He's building his own school at 17 years old. Think about that. Whoever built the school at 17. Streaming You, my man, was 24. That's no cap. So just like, you know what I'm saying, it's not canceled. It will be cut. It's still on. He's finding he's getting everything in order for y'all. And I promise you, when he goes Spark Live, I need everybody to tune in to Baby Good stream. That shit's gonna be fucking wavy, nigga. On my mother, like, watch.
At this point, it seemed like some people were determined to make sure Rakai could not move forward with any project at all because of the fallout from the Mr. Beast video. Whether someone agrees with his behavior or not, many observers felt the reaction had escalated far beyond ordinary criticism. The issue was no longer just about Rakai streaming or posting online. When threats are allegedly directed toward venue staff or other people involved, the consequences extend far beyond the creator himself. Suddenly, individuals who have nothing to do with the original controversy can end up caught in the middle of the situation. That is why many people argued this had moved beyond what would normally be considered a cancellation. It was not simply a case of viewers choosing to stop watching his content. According to reports, there were individuals actively trying to prevent events from happening in the first place and make it difficult for him to operate online at all. What made the situation even more dramatic was that Rakai eventually found another school willing to host the Academy-style project. For a moment, it looked like the plan might finally move forward despite all the setbacks, but that optimism reportedly did not last long. According to accounts surrounding the event, some of the threats people had been talking about online were allegedly acted upon. Reports claim that authorities received calls and threats connected to the location, creating major disruption. The project was reportedly thrown into chaos almost immediately, with the first day being impacted before the experience even had a real chance to get started.
Wait, hold on. Can you hear me? Yo, listen.
Weight loss starts with a game plan.
Damn.
Meet Wegovy Pill, the #1 prescribed GLP-1 weight.
So people again are basically saying, nigga, we had 3 SWAT. We got 3 what's it called? When you SWAT somebody, we had 3 SWATs today, and basically they're making all the police, everybody is making us put the screen out. Once again, bro, y'all niggas some hating ass niggas. Word of my mother, lame ass niggas.
Word of my mother, it's okay though, cause everything happens for a reason.
Y'all some hating ass niggas.
Cause word of my mother, really I ain't gonna lie, this whole thing it's not gonna stop. What is it stopping us?
It's not stopping us, bro.
Word of my mother, it's day 2 tomorrow, it's day 3.
It's really crazy how that ass hate on us, bro.
Oh God, and I'm so proud of you, little nigga.
For Rakai and the creators involved, it was a brutal setback. After weeks of planning, organizing, and trying to get the project off the ground, the event was suddenly dealing with problems that had nothing to do with content itself. What should have been the launch of a new streaming experiment quickly turned into a conversation about security, safety concerns, and whether the project would even be able to continue. Instead of viewers talking about the streams, the guests, or the challenges planned for the school, the focus shifted entirely to the disruptions surrounding the event. The situation also raised a bigger question. At what point does online backlash stop being criticism and become something else entirely? People can disagree with the creator, refuse to support them, or decide not to watch their content. That has always been part of being a public figure on the internet. But when outside actions reportedly begin affecting venues and entire events, the impact spreads far beyond the person at the center of the controversy. And for Rakai, that was becoming the pattern. Every attempt to move forward seemed to be met with another obstacle. Every new project brought another wave of attention. No matter what the original goal was, the discussion kept circling back to the same controversy that had followed him for months. What makes this story even more surprising is that the Academy project was supposed to be a reset. It was meant to mark a new chapter, give viewers something different to focus on, and get people talking about the content instead of the drama. Instead, the drama found its way back into the project almost immediately, creating another major hurdle before things could truly begin. No matter how someone feels about Rakai, there are plenty of ways to show that disagreement without crossing serious lines. People can choose not to watch his streams, avoid his YouTube videos, ignore his clips, or simply stop engaging with his content altogether. Criticism and lack of support are nothing new on the internet. What has surprised many observers, however, are the reports of repeated threats and disruptions allegedly connected to events he was trying to host. According to claims surrounding the situation, incidents involving threats and multiple alleged SWAT-related disruptions have continued long after the original controversy that sparked the backlash. That is what makes the situation so unusual. The Mr. Beast video at the center of all this happened quite a while ago in internet terms, where stories typically move on at lightning speed. Yet the fallout has continued to follow Rakai months later. For some people, it is difficult to understand why the controversy has remained this intense for so long, especially when many believe the original incident was not nearly as serious as the reaction it generated. With everything happening behind the scenes, it was inevitable that Rakai would eventually respond publicly. During a recent stream, he finally addressed the situation directly, giving viewers his perspective on everything that had unfolded and the challenges he had been dealing with throughout the ordeal.
We need to stop the violence. We need to stop the violence and stuff like that. We need to stop the violence. It's not good. It's not good at all. We need to stop the violence. For the school event, for the boarding school, you guys stop that down. You guys stop the big show. You guys did that. Yeah, you guys stopped that. Not me. Not me. You know, all you guys want to see is a negative of myself, and I want to see us all together, you know? And I just appreciate if y'all would just come together. I'm so happy that Twitter communities are getting shut down. I'm so happy of that because what is the world without entertainment? Now shut the ass. Okay, no. Hold on. Time out. MJ, time out real quick. MJ, time out real quick. Okay? Time out real quick. So all you niggas that's fucking swat me and paying money to do that shit, nigga, fuck you. Stop playing with me. And I found out who you is. My mom's told me, nigga. My mom straight told me. They said that, they showed me a screenshot of y'all in the fucking, the thing. Stop playing with me, yo. Nah, dead ass, chat. Stop playing with me. And I found out who it is, too. And guess what? The cops are involved. And I found out who the fuck it is. And shit like that. Stop playing with me. Not real shit.
This is not even the first time Rakai has reportedly had trouble streaming because of people targeting him online. During a period when he was streaming on YouTube, there were claims that he was repeatedly being knocked offline, making it difficult for him to go live consistently. According to those reports, technical disruptions became such a recurring problem that simply starting a stream turned into a challenge. Now, following the backlash tied to the Mr. Beast video, Rakai appears to be dealing with a different version of the same issue. Supporters argue that whenever he tries to launch a major project or host an in-person event, new obstacles seem to emerge almost immediately. For many observers, that is where the situation starts to feel excessive. Regardless of whether someone likes Rakai's content, disagrees with his behavior, or chooses not to support him, they argue that repeatedly trying to disrupt streams or events goes far beyond ordinary criticism. And that is what keeps coming up in this discussion. The controversy that sparked all of this centered around a moment in the Mr. Beast video, something many people believe should never have escalated to this level in the first place. And to be clear, there is nothing wrong with deciding that Rakai is not someone you want to watch or support. If you do not like his content, you can simply move on, avoid his streams, and stop engaging with anything he posts. That is completely fair. But according to the claims surrounding this situation, taking things to the point of allegedly disrupting events, making threats, or trying to prevent someone from working altogether is a completely different conversation in the eyes of many people that crosses a line and turns a disagreement into something far more serious. Of course, that is just my perspective on everything. Now, I want to hear yours. Do you think the backlash against Rakai has gone too far, or do you see the situation differently? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and share it with a friend so they can stay up to date on the latest creator news and internet drama.
They don't let him do so much. It's too late now. It's too late to stop any of his actions. Shit, they were supposed to, like I said, nip that in the butt. What's the name? They were supposed to nip that in the butt early. It wasn't supposed to wait this long, or y'all wasn't supposed to let them be able to get this big. And now it's, oh, Rakai doing this, Rakai doing that. No, y'all was supposed to have been stopped that shit when he, you know what I mean? Look at, this was like, what, day 20-something? Come on now. But chat, let me know in the comments below what's your thoughts. Show some love, share the video, hit that sub button, show some love. Until next time, peace.
Yeah, they calling me Rams. I'm on my grind, that's every day. My time precious, how you got time to waste? I'm getting money, but I stay out the way. What you talking about, nigga? Get up out my face. I'm on my grind, that's every day. My time precious, how you got time to waste? I'm getting money, but I stay out the way. What you talking about, nigga? Get up out my face. See no